Come on,
You don't know nothing about
man. Come on, man.
that. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about the SF90. You don't. You're not built like that. You a sweet nigga.
Look, I swear I owe
You're a
this to
family man.
myself. Super greater than anybody else and play my cards
Man.
right on dark nights. I didn't get no help, so why you claiming that you paved the way? I did shit on day to day, rocking out on Saturday. Understand that Savior's Day. Told myself just be honored before I raise me a daughter. Before I become a father, just make sure we don't divorce.
AOC,
Just
please don't play no
me at the
games with me.
autumn when she up in that white dress. Might check
Let's
photo
go.
to everything,
Go
cause you
ahead.
might get.
Do it.
This is AOC. Please don't play no games with me. Everybody changed on me, so I am not the same at least. Now they gotta tame the beast. Now they gotta break the leash. Be careful what you ask for. We open doors cause we came to eat them. Gone.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick your brain
I see
though.
land there.
How you walking red toes with the gel
With
though?
the jail
First
dog.
class flights
First
put
class
you in that
flight,
Range
put you
Rover. All white like YG on Big Bank though.
on Big
I
Bang
tell
though.
my baby don't be jealous cause that's
Yeah,
self-hate.
it's
So when
self-hate.
these hoes get
When
to
these
capping,
hoes
know
get
our
to
shit
capping, know
straight.
our shit straight.
Margaritas by the beaches with the finest view. She barely smoke, but she like to watch me toke a few. Ain't trying to argue, I'm too focused
I'm
on my
just trying to
revenue.
run my
I'm
revenue.
committed to your dreams and all your
All
aspirations.
your
Take you
aspirations.
from your workstation to a new location. Got my heart beating at a different
My I said
pulsation.
my
To
heart.
keep it simple, let's just build on this foundation. You know them blessings hit different when you done the work. And we make love in the garden, call it down to earth.
Down to
Leaving
earth.
wealth for my seeds, I'm at a different speed. Proper planning, so outstanding, there is no greed. The internet then turns you niggas weird.
Niggas
It's
weird.
confessions in these verses, hope they fucking smear. I could smell it, nigga, success in the fucking rear. Llama.
Trill.
All right, man. Welcome back to the Open Run Podcast. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, whether you're listening, watching, liking, and subscribing. And if you ain't subscribing, go ahead and make y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm your boy Cinco. We got Gino, D-Trill in the building. What y'all heard at the beginning was that Twan Llama.
We kicked him off the show. We kicked him off the show. He wasn't acting right. We're looking for a new replacement.
Oh my God.
Acting right.
No,
We got him up out of here.
he
So
just
if any one of y'all interested on being the fourth host of the Open Run podcast, we just playing. Our boy is on LA time, so he got the kids and stuff, so he probably is knocked out right now. We just gonna be real. We record kind of early for him on Sundays. It's usually around 7:00, 8:00 for him. So yeah, we can't count on that. But
them kids maxed him. Them kids probably got my boy maxed. You know what I'm saying? So I know he gonna wish he was here for today's conversation, but you know what I'm saying? It's our brother always, and none of you niggas will ever be able to replace him, so don't even try to put your applications in. You know what I'm saying? Don't even try to put your applications in, because they will be denied immediately. You know what I'm saying? So don't, our boy is our boy. He just ain't make it today. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hold it down. P.O.P. Hold it down. But now, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Today is Sunday. Y'all will see this episode on Monday, and today is the final day of the NBA regular season. And the play-in tournament starts on Tuesday. Now, we will be updating this at some point. We will be able to show you guys exactly what we're talking about. We're getting visuals worked out in the background, so just bear with us, you know what I'm saying, while we explain what we got to explain. But currently, as it stands, with the playoff picture, and we're gonna go East and West, but let's start with the East. Miami is sitting in first. You want to start West? You want to start? Okay, let's start West. Let's start West. Let's start
There's
West.
not much
Okay.
to talk about out there.
Okay, let's start West. Phoenix is sitting at the number 1 seed. You have New Orleans and San Antonio at 9 and 10. Okay, the winner of
Can we
that,
have one of them?
huh?
Can we have one of them?
New Orleans and San Antonio.
Or the Clippers.
Look,
Clippers,
right.
You don't want that.
I don't know if you want the Clippers, but look, New Orleans and San Antonio is sitting at 9 and 10. Whoever wins that game will play the loser of Minnesota and the Clippers, and the winner of Minnesota and the Clippers will play the number 2 seed Memphis Grizzlies. You got Dallas and Utah at 4 and 5, and you got Golden State at Denver at 3 and 6. Now,
I'm gonna just say this, bro.
I think the Pelicans will be playing Phoenix.
That Dallas and Utah series gonna be so cool. Nobody wants.
Didn't they
to
play
see
each
that.
other last year?
Bro, I don't
know.
I don't know how Utah has this cupcake walk in the playoffs every year and constantly get eliminated. Like
It's not cupcake.
literally-
If they beat Dallas, they got to play Phoenix.
even in the bubble, they didn't have to do nothing but beat Denver. They didn't you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have it hard to where they got to play the top teams or they got to run into this team or that team. They literally just had to take care of business, and they could have easily made it to the West Coast Finals. Denver is just the biggest playoff wise. I don't expect them to go far. If they do, they may squeeze into the semis, but I do not expect them to go.
Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray will not be playing. From what I saw in the reports, they will not be playing.
They got the MVP though. Y'all favorite guy.
Don't say y'all. Fuck no. Don't say y'all. I got Embiid. I got Embiid when the MVP, bro.
I appreciate everything Jokic is doing, and I'm not here to be that person where like, oh, okay, if you won it, you can't win it again or something like that. But it just people, let's stop falling in love with this narrative, because I'm gonna tell you like who started the narrative. Stephen A. Smith. Nobody was talking about Jokic until Stephen A. Smith went on First Take and said, hey, we needed to say something about this brother Jokic. At the time, they were in the 6th place of the entire playoff picture. I don't know if they're still there or not, but let's stop acting like Jokic just got the boys sitting at top 3 in the West. Like, he's putting up some great numbers. Great. I'm not taking nothing away from that man. He's a great player. But can we stop this narrative as if like he's just front running and killing everybody and yada yada yada? Like, stop it, please.
It's kind of the Dirk effect where you get European guys in the USA, and when they're killing like that, they get a little bit more credit. That's what I feel like it is.
But nobody, if you ask anybody today, will Jokic win the MVP? Hey, is Jokic a top 3 player in the league?
No.
Is Jokic a top 3 player in the league right now?
No.
No, I'm saying that's your question.
Yeah, that's his question.
People will ask that to the masses, and I guarantee any analyst, any person out there, if you ask them this, and they're front running with this Jokic narrative, if you ask them right now, hey, is Jokic a top 3 player in the league? They would say no.
And so to double up on that, bro, I mean, if Giannis was averaging the same numbers as Jokic, they wouldn't have him at no number 1, bro. I just think they're impressed because of the circumstances and the fact that he's a foreign player. So go ahead.
Exactly. And even then, it's like Giannis is basically averaging 30, 13, and 7 or 6 or something like that. Like, Jokic is averaging like 25, 14, and 8 or 7, which is great numbers. Don't get me wrong. It's basically almost triple-double. It's remarkable. But Giannis, it's people that's putting up numbers. Like, so listen, I think, honestly,
and Jokic is currently 6th in the West. Giannis is 2nd in the East. So
I do. Me personally, I do want to see Embiid get it. I think
me too.
has been.
I want to see Embiid get it.
He's been consistent. His attitude has changed. He's taken his health serious. He's come back a serious player. He don't talk and do all that crazy stuff on Twitter or whatever no more. And I think he's well deserving of it. I would hate if they robbed him for it, which it seemed like they're about to do. They're about to pull a Marc Gasol type of thing where Marc Gasol kind of snuck in there and won Defensive Player of the Year over LeBron James, but didn't make defensive first team, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So, but they about to pull that with Embiid. So they about to do it. But the playoff picture is the playoff picture. I'm excited to see what the Grizzlies are going to do. We just got Ja Morant back yesterday. He looks great. I think they said this is like our 10th. This was the 10th time that we actually played with our star lineup, our full star lineup, since they've been there. Dylan, Desmond. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with whoever we play against. I mean, I don't want to play the Clippers because I feel like the Clippers about to pull some BS.
Can I go back and say what I said again? Can I say what I said again? That you wanted to kick me off the podcast for?
Bruh.
I mean,
bro,
I just want to say that. Look, listen, bro. I'm gonna say again that I believe a healthy Memphis Grizzlies team can make the finals. I'm not saying they will, but I believe that from watching them and seeing how y'all are beating the dog shit out of people, and I'm just saying, like, that Yoon, bro, that Yoon is a well put together Yoon right now, okay? So I'm just going to say that I believe that a healthy, no injuries, Memphis Grizzlies team can make the finals. That's all I'm saying.
We got a team from Massachusetts coming in today.
Okay, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
We do though. We do. But
Celtics ain't built like the Grizzlies now.
And also, I want to say this. Our brother probably wasn't here because of the whole Lakers situation. We praying for our brother right now. The Lakers situation, what they got going on. I'm gonna just say this to all the Lakers fans out there. Y'all, this is what y'all get. This is exactly what y'all get. Because when y'all winning, ain't nobody tell y'all nothing. It's y'all and Dallas Cowboys fans.
Lord.
It's y'all and Dallas Cowboys. Y'all be just ignoring everybody. Y'all feel like y'all better than everybody, and can't nobody tell y'all nothing.
Hey, go on and put
it's not
the
like
first
that.
of the list. No, go on and put it the first of the list, Alabama fans for the University of Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama fans too. But y'all when it's certain teams, y'all can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all do not be humble. Y'all deserve this. When y'all won the bubble championship, y'all was going crazy. We told y'all we here, we running shit. Y'all deserve it. And I'm gonna say this. I don't know what the Lakers are gonna do. I personally think they screwed. They ain't got no picks. They ain't got no money. Kendrick Nunn just robbed them for $10 million. It's a lot going on over there. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all definitely need to fire Frank Vogel, which he probably ended up taking the rap for it anyway. But they were screwed from day one. It's too many old heads over there. It's just not gonna work. But yeah,
nah. I honestly think Vogel was a big part of the problem. Nobody wants to say
he got to go. He got to go. He has to go. He has to go.
It's a psychological thing. I ain't gonna go down that road, fam. But it is crazy that he's been the coach for this long. It is insane to me. He clearly
we know
don't
what it
know
is, though. We know
what it is. Man, I'm not.
He
going
won the
down
chip,
that road,
so
but
they giving him space because he won the chip, and
man,
Jason Kidd left. Jay Kidd left.
Do you realize Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year and got fired the next year? You realize that, right?
No. He got fired the same year. Same year. He won Coach of the Year, and then they fired him, bro.
Coach of the Year and get fired
later.
All right, so look. All right. So let's do this. Let's make quick prediction. If Phoenix play, New Orleans and San Antonio, who wins?
New Orleans, San Antonio.
It's one game. It's only one game. It's only one game.
Yeah, I think New Orleans.
I got New Orleans.
Win.
Okay, so
I think New Orleans win.
Minnesota, Clippers.
Ain't no way the Clippers not. It's no way.
Okay, so New Orleans versus Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I'm gonna still go New Orleans, man.
I got New Orleans beating San
Minnesota,
Antonio.
I'm gonna go Minnesota. I'm gonna go to Minnesota.
I like Minnesota just because of Patrick Beverly. He gonna make them boys.
They got a little bit more depth. Yeah.
I agree with that. So that means we'll be looking at Phoenix, Minnesota, Dallas, Utah, Golden State, Denver, Memphis, Clippers. All right.
Bro, how in the hell do we get? This is the bullshit.
Hey, do y'all realize?
They get to play Denver.
Hey, do y'all? No. Do y'all realize that Phoenix is finna walk to the Western Conference Finals?
Bro, why
Phoenix is finna walk to the Western Conference Finals. Minnesota and Dallas or Utah?
Y'all hear our route?
And then they get Dallas or Utah.
We gotta go through
Dallas or Utah.
Memphis got to play.
Probably gonna sweep both.
Hey, Memphis got to play the Clippers, then turn around and probably play Golden State. Imagine Steph come back.
You said they can make it to the finals.
I did, but goddamn, that path is long and hard. Wait, no. Pause.
Yo.
Hey.
That path is long, y'all. What? Yeah, my boy Bob that had the mimosas in his system real early. Y'all got to bear with him.
Yo.
Bro, I'm drinking water, bro.
We can take it to the East, man. Let's go to
the
East.
All right. So the East, Miami's going to lock in number 1. Milwaukee and Boston are both 51-30. Well, 51-30 Milwaukee, 50-31 Boston. I don't know who owns that tiebreaker. So if Boston gets a win today Milwaukee, they do. So Milwaukee will probably get the second seed regardless. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means we'll sit here and we see Miami first, Milwaukee second, Philly is the 4th, Toronto is 5th. So Philly plays Toronto, Boston stays at 3, and they'll play Chicago at 6.
Yes.
So second round, baby. We making it.
He said second round. All right, but then the play. Okay, so did Brooklyn play all 82? Nope. Brooklyn has a game. Cleveland has a game. Does Brooklyn hold the tiebreaker over Cleveland? Well, I guess it don't matter because they're 7-8 right now anyway.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Hey, to be honest, after today, that 7-10 can change every way. Because Brooklyn is 43-38, Cleveland's 43-38, Atlanta's 42-39, Charlotte is 42-39. So if Brooklyn and Cleveland lose today, and Atlanta and Charlotte win today, that's gonna be based off of the tiebreakers to switch up 7-10. But currently constructed, as we looking at it on the screen, you got Atlanta playing Charlotte 9-10. Who wins?
Atlanta, come on.
I like
Atlanta. Okay.
Atlanta, yeah.
I got Brooklyn beating Cleveland. So
Of course.
who wins out of Atlanta and Cleveland?
Atlanta.
So Atlanta will play Miami. Atlanta will play Miami first round. Milwaukee.
Miami.
And here go Gene right here. Milwaukee would play. You got Atlanta upset in Miami? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Milwaukee would play Brooklyn in the first round.
I got Milwaukee.
Go ahead, man. Oh, okay.
I have Milwaukee on this fact right here that, bro, Brooklyn defense is just horrible, bro. It's horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like they won versus the Knicks. What is the Knicks? Like, and they were down by 22. The Knicks, like, and the Knicks didn't even play. They didn't play Julius Randle. I think it was a couple other people that didn't play. They weren't even playing for nothing. Like they can't make the play in or nothing like that. So they were just out there just hooping for fun. And Brooklyn was down and then by 20. Y'all walked them down as y'all should, but y'all shouldn't even be in that position. It's the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? They starting a rookie center. They starting a rookie center and everything like that. Like it's no defense for
he played good though. He had like 15, 12, and 5 blocks or some shit like that. That nigga might be the hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He ride the bench because he's a rookie. He might be the most athletic center in the league.
He is. He's real athletic.
Jericho Sims. The nigga that when you watch they did the pre-draft workouts and he threw it off the backboard and hit his forehead on the rim.
Yeah, he's athletic. Yeah. But I think that the problem with Brooklyn also is if y'all notice, every point guard gets off versus Brooklyn. Every guard. Every guard gets off versus them. It's so when we say,
are we sure? Are we sure?
They do.
Because James Harden had his ass in the chicken coop, and he a point guard.
Well, that was personal.
That was different. Y'all grown up now, though.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this because y'all gonna be surprised, bro. I did some thinking before the podcast started, and
are we surprised at the thinking or what you're about to say, man?
What I'm about to say, y'all gonna be surprised at what I'm about to say, man. Milwaukee and Brooklyn.
Ain't no good, man.
I got Brooklyn, man. What the fuck? Y'all thought I was gonna switch it up and say I got Milwaukee? Ain't no fucking way you thought I was gonna switch it up and say I got Milwaukee. I'm not betting against Kyrie and Kevin Durant. I don't give a fuck. None. I got Brooklyn winning in 7.
Between me and you, let's put 100 on it.
I'm broke. I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. I'm broke, baby.
It's so quiet.
I ain't got no money.
No, bro.
I ain't got no money.
If you're gonna win, just put it.
I don't got it. I need some donations. I need some donations to the Broke Negro funds. I don't got it.
I'm excited.
Okay. Here we go. Boston and Chicago.
Boston. It's not even. Let's skip past this.
I like Boston.
Everybody got Boston.
Boston.
Everybody got Boston.
Philly, Toronto.
Boston just spanked them the other day.
I like
Toronto is good.
I knew Memphis was gonna fucking say he liked
I'm
Toronto.
not mad.
I just feel like James Harden been on bullshit. I feel like James Harden
Matisse Thybulle can't play in Toronto.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown can't play in Toronto if they play.
But they wouldn't play until it was the Eastern Conference Finals. But they wouldn't play to the Eastern Conference Finals, and Toronto not making it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
By the way,
never know.
In the playoffs, y'all know how he is.
Who?
That pressure on James Harden. In the playoffs, he freezes, he chokes every time.
But shit, it's before the playoffs though. He ain't look good. Shit, honestly, since the first couple weeks he been there, the first couple games he been there, he ain't been shooting good. I mean, he's been passing, which is great. But Embiid didn't bring you there to pass. They didn't want you there to pass. They want you to. They had somebody who was doing that. They had somebody who was passing the damn ball. They don't need you to do that. They need you to be James Harden, be a prolific scorer to Embiid. He needs. They're going to need somebody to be able to go get a bucket.
But
and if you're not able to do that,
to be a scorer, now he has to hold the ball. He don't know how to do without. That's why he's been.
He can't play off the ball. He can't play.
He
off
don't
the
know
ball.
how to. Yeah, I'm not saying he can't. He just doesn't know how because he's been he's been pacified since the Rockets, bro.
No, but you know when he first got to Houston, he was playing off the ball. When he first got to Houston, it wasn't his. I think his second year. I mean, his first year, I saw a lot of clips. I saw a lot of clips of him off the ball. I saw a lot of clips of him off the ball his first year in Houston. I truly believe that he's been struggling lately, but even with him struggling, I think Joel is playing so well that they can find a way to still win games. And I think they can find a way to get past Toronto. I don't like the whole vaccine shit. And Matisse can't play in Toronto because of the vaccine mandates and all of that shit or whatever. I'm glad that, Brooklyn won't see Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals, so you don't got to worry about Kyrie. But at the end of the day,
Brooklyn's gonna make it past Milwaukee.
I mean, I just got high hopes, bro. I have high hopes because, and I'm gonna tell you why I have high hopes, right? When I run down that roster, when I run down Brooklyn's roster. And I ran it down to you the other day, right? Aldridge didn't play versus Milwaukee for whatever reason. I don't know why he didn't play versus Milwaukee. Now, true enough, Aldridge is not a fucking defensive stopper. He's not going to be in the game to stop Giannis or whatever the case may be. But that's like 17 and 8 that you're missing.
Hold on.
I say 13.
Okay, 13 is but 13 and 6, 15 and 7. Like Aldridge can have those type of games, but that's
cancels that out though, Bob.
Who cancels that out?
Is that Bobby Portis? He's that.
He doesn't necessarily cancel that out because when you got Aldridge on the floor and you got a popping big man versus Claxton's rolling to the paint and Drummond's rolling to the paint.
What about Serge Ibaka?
What about him? Did he play the other day?
Gonna be there in the play.
But what I'm saying is this: that I realize they're deep, but what I'm saying is that opens up more of the floor though. When you're playing with Claxton, Bruce Brown, and Drummond, and all of them niggas is just rolling to the rim, and you have no popping big man, that limits what you can do on offense. But when you got fucking Aldridge playing, and I don't know why Steve Nash ain't playing Blake because Blake did the best that he could do last year when they played Milwaukee. Okay, so I don't understand why Nash isn't playing Blake. Dragic didn't play the other day either. So it's like when you run down that list and Kyrie had a bad game, but Kyrie normally shows up in the playoffs. So
let's slow it down though.
What second unit are you taking? So I mean, we know that.
What second unit am I going to take?
Yeah, because it's those like that bench is going to play a vital part in the playoff matchup. So Brooklyn has who? Patty Mills.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Aldridge, Nick Claxton.
Grayson's not starting, is he?
Yeah, he started. Grayson started.
Brooklyn. Wait. Who did Brooklyn start last game? I think last game Brooks started.
I'm looking at roster.
They started Seth Curry and
They started Seth.
And
So Pat Connaughton is not starting.
No, he don't start. It's Grayson Allen that starts. Grayson Allen been starting.
George Hill, Serge Ibaka.
Brooklyn played today. 3:30.
Bobby Portis come out the bench.
Brooklyn start. Okay, look, Brooklyn is starting Kyrie, Seth, Bruce Brown, KD, and Drummond. Coming off the bench, they got Claxton, Patty Mills. That rookie K. Edwards is pretty decent. I don't know why they're only playing 8 guys. David Duke Jr. played 1 minute and Cam Thomas played 1 minute. Blake didn't play, LaMarcus Aldridge didn't play, and Dragic didn't play. So really off the bench, you got Patty Mills, Dragic, Claxton. KD gonna play. KD and Kyrie damn near gonna play 40 minutes. Bruce Brown damn near gonna play 40 minutes. But if you got Patty Mills, Dragic, and Claxton, and then you can throw in Aldridge and Griffin at some point to give you some spare minutes.
I just think.
Let me run through the bench players on Milwaukee, bro. Because you got Bobby Portis, Wara Jordan, who is super young. I think this is second year.
Yeah, he went to Louisville. He
do
can
his
shoot
job.
it. Yeah.
He really nice, bro. You got off the bench, Wesley Matthews. You got Serge. You got George Hill, Pat Connaughton, and Javon Carter. Who Javon? He just what he in for to play defense and foul. Maybe hit a bucket every night, like a long three. But at the end of the day, man, there's other guys that I'm not gonna mention because they're not gonna play big minutes in the playoffs. But when you think about Giannis being mixed with a second unit and Brook playing extended minutes when he needs to, they can really mix it up. That's all we're saying is, yeah, they're deep, but the actual players and the archetypes that they are and mixing them up for any team,
So we don't
I
think
feel like
we
they can
don't
match
think
up with anybody in the league, bro.
we don't think. So the only thing I would say is I think Brooklyn really can mix it up too. It's just a battle of. I would say
No, they
that
can't.
I would say that Milwaukee is a better team defensively than Brooklyn, but at the same time, Brooklyn. I think we're discrediting some of the offensive power that Brooklyn has.
Not necessarily. It's just you understand that. I know you hate me saying this, but the playoffs is about defense. It's the same in the NFL. It is about the game slows down. That's why Harden, some of these guys struggle
But
in the playoffs.
do you realize who that benefits more?
That benefits Milwaukee, clearly.
How? The
They
best.
won last year doing
I
it.
mean, I don't see. I don't like to talk about last year because of the circumstances, and y'all hate when I say if. But so I'm just gonna say that Milwaukee has the best player in transition in the NBA. So if you slow the game down and it's more of a half court game, Brooklyn has two of the best half court niggas in the NBA on their team.
Slow the game down, like walk it up the court every play. I'm saying everything that you do slows down. The offense that you used to execute, they've been watching your film now. This is not the 82 game season. They know they got you, and you are stopping them for 7 games possibly from getting to the next stage. So they looking at your film. They doing all this stuff. The same thing that Milwaukee.
But you know what else I don't
No, I
trust
mean
though?
the same thing that Toronto did to Giannis. The same thing that Miami did to Giannis. Those 2 years in a row when Milwaukee was good, but they got eliminated because they knew how Giannis played basketball, and everything slowed down for Milwaukee. But he figured it out after a while. That's what I mean by the game slows down. Like people have figured you out, and so you got to come up with new ways and strategies on how to beat them, how to trigger certain things. For me, KD knows how the game slows down. Kyrie does, but the team behind them, bro, I keep telling you, those are big names, extremely skilled guys at what they do. But outside of that, between the coach, Steve Nash, I love him and all, but he don't come off as a great coach to me. And then the role guys, it just don't match up with some of these better teams.
I just
Now,
think
if y'all
that
were playing the Heat round one, I would take y'all.
you know what else?
All right.
You know what else though that I don't. First of all, let's slow this down. Slow this down, okay? Only a y'all right now because the Lakers ain't in the playoffs. Okay? Only a y'all right now because the Lakers aren't in the playoffs. So let's slow the y'all down just a little bit. Let's slow the y'all down, okay? But I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let Memphis go. I can count on a bad game from Middleton or Holiday. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Okay.
I might can count on 2 bad games from them niggas. Guaranteed. And those
That's
two
how they
bad
roll.
games and those 2 bad games can creep Brooklyn into it, and that can be momentum swinging. It can be more. Y'all know
But
Middleton be good
you know,
during the regular season, but that motherfucker. Hey, Memphis put them bets in for Middleton 2.5 threes, and that motherfucker be 1 for 9. So you
but
know,
you know what's
hey,
crazy though, Bob? You know what's crazy? In order for Brooklyn to advance and make it and have a long playoff run, Kyrie, I mean, we know KD is gonna play great, but Kyrie has to play great.
He has to
Kyrie
average
plays
almost
great
30,
every
bro.
playoff stuff.
He has to ever those say he have I mean, you
He
can't
has
say
to he has to do
plays
his
great.
regular shit.
You
28,
but
5,
you
and
can't
5.
but you can't say he plays great almost every playoffs when he's been hurt. And we haven't seen him almost every playoffs. He's been hurt. We
Well,
haven't seen him.
the games that he's actually played in the playoffs for the most part, he's performed in every game.
I'm
His
saying when the
last
last
playoff
time
run
when
with
is
the
the
Celtics, he was broke. You understand? Broke.
Was he broke?
Look up the numbers. Oh my God. Look them up. Yikes.
Yikes.
Bro, it was so. I think he was shooting in the 30%. I'm not joking. I think he was shooting in the 30%.
he gonna get shots up. Kyrie is going to get shots up. He has that mentality where, I'm gonna go down swinging or whatever. I'm gonna let the chips fall as they may, which I respect that. But sometimes it can bite you in the ass because I feel like You on a team with Kevin Durant. Y'all two have to play great. With Milwaukee, shit, if Middleton be broke, somebody else can pick up the slack and shoot the ball. They have shooters. They
But
have
do
a
y'all
deep
know
team.
that we saying Bobby Portis, but y'all know Bobby Portis has had a decline since coming back from off the bench. He was playing good as a
Yeah.
starter, but since he's
He's still
started
a
to
good.
come back off the bench, he has been
Yeah, you're not.
declining
I mean, you.
in
Yeah, you
efficiency
go.
and
It's
stats.
that's expected though. I mean, shit. You grow into a role where you get more minutes, and even then, it's like shit. Brook Lopez, he can still play basketball. He can still shoot. He's still a big body. He can get to the rim. Like the pick and roll, pick and pop. He can defend. I just think Milwaukee has a deep team, and I just think that it's gonna be what it is. But real quick, I want to ask y'all NBA awards. Who y'all got? We're gonna go through it. MVP, Rookie of the Year, Six Man, Most Improved, and Coach of the Year. So who y'all got?
Before we do that,
And Defense Player of the Year.
I love that. I'm glad you brought that up. Before we do that, Bob,
Hmm?
last year at Boston, from the field, shot 38.5% from the field.
This is the playoffs.
From three, in the playoffs. This is strictly playoffs on Sports Reference. From three, he shot 31%, bro.
God dang.
31. Just so you know, I'm not making it up. You wonder why I don't like Kyrie, bro. He sold 38%.
Bad year. I'll agree with you. That shit stink. That shit stink.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead though.
That shit stink. All right,
man, my bad.
MVP. I got Embiid. Wait, let me see. MVP. I got Embiid. Defensive Player of the Year. I'm in a mix between Giannis, and maybe Marcus Smart.
I like to hear that.
What was the next one?
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Year.
I'm gonna have to get that to.
That's tough.
Damn, that's tough. Evan Mobley, maybe.
Okay.
Cleveland.
Most Improved.
Most Improved.
That's tough.
Most
kinda- it's
improved.
kinda
Most
tough this
improved
year.
is tough because you give most improved to niggas who had like a massive leap. And I want to say that I want to give most improved to
Jordan
Ja.
Poole.
I want to give most improved to Ja, and I'm gonna say Ja because at first he was what he was in a span he was like what top 2, top 3 for MVP voting, and last year he wasn't in the MVP conversation at all. So I feel like Ja could be in the most improved category. I'm trying to think of who else could possibly have hit that category.
You got Jordan Poole, DeJounte Murray.
Jordan
Poole for sure to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
DeJounte Murray took a leap.
You know what? All three of those can be most improved, and I wouldn't be mad at whoever they picked out of those three. Between Ja, Jordan Poole, and DeJounte Murray, I wouldn't be mad at none of that. Coach of the year. Coach of the year, I would say Monty Williams because, I would personally say Monty Williams because how he had Phoenix playing, especially after coming off the finals, they didn't have a drop off. Like other teams, the Hawks and the Knicks made the playoffs last year and they fucking fell off like Lil Flip. So the fact that Phoenix, better, is still up there and they damn near do look better, I would say them. I also would give Taylor Jenkins a running just for the simple fact that nobody expected the Grizzlies to be the second seed. So I could give Taylor Jenkins a running for them, for Milwaukee being second seed. And I also could give fucking Spoelstra credit because Spoelstra's so fucking consistent, bro. So consistent. It's so consistent. And Miami being the number 1 seed, truthfully, I didn't call Miami being the number 1 seed, but I told y'all Miami would be good when picking up everybody that they picked up. And if you really look at Miami's team, nobody's really giving Miami like the credit right now because of Milwaukee and whatever the case may be. But I really feel like Miami has a solid team. They have solid pieces. Kyle Lowry is a veteran point guard with championship experience. You got to think some of those players did go to the finals, even though it was in the bubble. You still have experience of making it to the finals. Tyler Hero is playing damn good basketball. He's probably going to win 6th Man of the Year. I don't know if you said that, man, but 6th Man of the Year, I would have to go Tyler Hero. And then they're a well put together team, bro. You got Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Bam, Tyler Hero. Oladipo's been playing good ball since he's come back off of injury. The Morris twin is coming back. That's another solid defender. PJ Tucker's gonna
Udonis
PJ
Haslam been
Tucker.
slapping niggas.
Listen, man.
I don't know though, but wait, that's
I'm
my picks though. So I said what? Embiid. I said Embiid MVP. Sixth man of the year. Give me Tyler Hero. Most
Defensive player of the year.
improved. Most improved. I'll go anywhere from Jordan Poole, DeJounte Murray, John Morant. Defensive player of the year. Giannis and Marcus Smart. Coach of the year. I won't be mad at either Monty Williams or Taylor Jenkins. So that I'll run with that right there, and I'm cool.
So to comment real quick on the Heat, bro, I always look at divisions. Like the Heat, I don't know why y'all may not look at it this way. I know they have the number one seed next to their name, but I feel like they like a fifth seed, bro. Just based off the way they play. No hatred, but if you look at the division, it's the Wizards, the Hornets, the Orlando Magic, and the Hawks, bro. Like they're getting easy wins, is what I'm saying. I'm not calling the Hawks no duds. I think the Hawks can upset them, but still, shout out to Eric Spoelstra for being consistent and doing what he needs to do. So for me, I'm gonna come in and say that MVP. I'm definitely going with Embiid on that. If he doesn't get it, Giannis should get it. I know y'all been upset with Giannis for like the last two games, but to be number 2 in the East doing what he's doing, number wise, if Giannis doesn't get it, I hope it's Embiid. But Embiid deserves it, in my opinion. Coach of the year. This is low key against my beliefs, but because Monty didn't get it last year, I want him to get it now. Because he should have got it last year, and he's got an even better record this year. So I would love for Monty to get it. I love Taylor Jenkins, what he's doing. Clearly winning without his stars is incredibly impressive. I don't know how he does it. Monty did a little bit of the same thing, but to be without Ja, to be without Dylan Brooks, and still just be winning, it is crazy as young as they are. And I love what they're doing, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Monty on that. On most improved, I'm definitely going with Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole,
and he shoot the peel.
I'm thinking about
They get out. They get out, bro.
Get out. But Jordan Poole, man, simply, I love Ja. And yes, he has ascended, but his team ascended as well. And their level of play. I told you, man, from the get, Ja's that type of leader where he don't make everybody better just because of his mentality, which I love. I think Ja's a future MVP. That's why I'm not going to put him in most improved. Not that alone, but I think that Ja did improve greatly, but it was also a team thing. And so they got a lot of success going on where Jordan Poole's in a spot where he's playing. He got thrown in the fire with, this is what they say about when opportunities come about, be ready. Not to say that this is a good thing, but Clay being hurt for Jordan Poole was a good thing for his career. Because had Clay been there, you wouldn't be able to see Jordan Poole showcase himself and his skill set. And even with him getting comfortable and getting in that rhythm, when Clay comes back, he's still averaging like well over 20 points a game, which is crazy. So I love seeing that there. Defensive player of the year, I'm going Marcus Smart. He should have gotten it more than once over the last 5 or 6 years. It's ridiculous that guards, like, have y'all looked at the stats? I don't think a guard has won it since.
It's always big. Yeah, it's always
big. Always bigs. Always.
Old buddy from the Spurs. What was his name? Bruce
Bowen.
Bruce Bowen. I think he was the last guard to win it, which is crazy. That's over 10 years ago. So
why the hell do they be giving Rudy Gobert Defensive Player of the Year? They be pick and rolling that nigga out of games, bro. Huh?
Well, Kawhi's a forward.
That's true.
Yeah.
Point guard or a shooting guard has not won it in well over 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because they can't block shots and rebound it. With Marcus Smart rebounds, but it's all that. It's like, bro, if you're looking at this, if you take stats away and you just watch the film, Marcus Smart is one of the best defensive players I've seen in my life. I've been watching basketball a long time. And I'm not being biased, bro. The dude's just incredible. So I'll take him. Rookie of the year, I don't know. Rookie of the year is tough. I want to hear what Memphis got. Because I don't know about Mobley, bro.
I mean, if you don't say Mobley, the only person, other people you got is Kate Cunningham and Jalen Green, Scotty Barnes.
And I like Cunningham, even though his team is crap right now. But I've seen K, like, he struggled at first.
He been killing. Yeah, he been killing.
He been
Scotty Barnes had some big games this year too. But I think I just say Evan Mobley because I think he played a bigger role in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And Cade, I don't care if they're losing. Cade played the biggest role in Detroit. I don't care what you got to say. Without him, that team don't even like.
Okay, so run off your picks again. Run off your picks again, top to bottom.
See on Coach of the Year, MVP, Embiid, or Giannis. Don't care. Most improved, Jordan Poole. Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart. And Rookie of the Year, I'm gonna probably go with Cade, man, or Jalen, but probably Cade just because I know what he finna. Cade looked like he about to take over Detroit. He already hasn't, but he looked like he's already running that team. And as a rookie, that's a lot of responsibility at point guard. So I'm gonna go that route with Jalen. He's scoring the ball, but it looked like he's just out there having fun. Him and Kevin Porter they just doing what they want to do. Where Cade is literally he doing things in the offense, creating things for the players. It just looks better to me. Yeah.
Run them off, man.
I make mine quick. MVP, I got Embiid. Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. Most improved, I like Jordan Poole. Coach of the Year, I want Monty Williams to get it. Just like you said, because he didn't get just the respect last year. You know, should have got it last year. But I can say that what Memphis has done to be the number 2 seed and your star player basically missing almost 30 games, and y'all still as the number 2 seed, y'all 21 and 3 or something like that without him.
That's crazy.
Lord, you feel me? So, and y'all, we haven't had a lot of our core players for the majority of the year. Dylan Brooks was hurt most of the year. A lot of people were just in and out the lineup. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
They just beat Phoenix, you know, by 12 points with our third string players. You know what I'm saying? No starters played except for Dylan Brooks. So that's impressive. I wish, you know, I hope Monty Williams does get it. They just set the franchise record for wins. So that's going to help his case a lot. I would say for this defensive player of the year, Jaren Jackson, bro. Jaren Jackson. I don't understand. He's leading the league in blocks. Multiple positions. He's learned how to stop fouling. He can move.
Let him rebounds looking.
He don't rebound that ball.
It is, bro. But I mean, we accept it. But to find a big that can actively block shots like that and can stay on the floor is a rarity. I like it. You know, people don't see that since AD or whatever. But I like that. Let's see. 6-man Tyler Hero. You know, shout out to him. He came back and just worked on his game and just been killing. And let's see. And most players, shit, me. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get. Yeah, they go your award.
All right, man. All right, real quick, just run it straight down, man, because you explained it a little bit, but run it straight down, top to bottom, straight down. Your list, because you was like talking in between, so just run your list straight down, like MVP, who you got, whatever.
All right, MVP Joel Embiid, Rookie of the Year Scotty Barnes. Most improved, Jordan Poole. 6-man, Tyler Hero. Coach of the Year, Monty Williams / Taylor Jenkins. Can't decide. Defense Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson. And most player, Detroit.
If I hear, you know what? Hey, y'all, it's been a great episode. Good episode, fellas. Twan, we miss you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you next time.
Man, come on. Hey,
if I hear most player again, all right, bro. You know what? Don't worry about it.
It, bro. We was gonna offer you the contract extension, but damn, bro, like, back, bro. We don't want to. We gonna have to waive you, bro. Where you at?
Now, Twan finna join my podcast.
he done left us. That's what happened. The Lakers get eliminated. Shit, niggas leave the podcast. That's crazy, man.